Welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. And now, a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Thursday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. We've got Allen. Dunn is out there with Brooks. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Booker in at the point. And for the Nuggets, out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Now Johnson, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Jokic with it. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gordon. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
When Gordon is connecting from deep, everything else becomes easier for both him and this offense.
Now, here's Dunn. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Murray, no good. And here are the Suns. Brooks, the pass to Allen. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Booker looking around. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Johnson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Booker in the corner. Williams sets a screen for Booker. From downtown, again the miss by Booker.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Pass to Murray. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Dunn. It's a floater, and it's good on the way in.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, nobody's quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the miss by Dylan Brooks. And that one drops.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Booker the pass to Williams. Now Brooks. Here's Dunn. And a miss there on the triple. And here is Murray. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Yeah, that's tough to stop. Murray loves showing off that handle whenever he can.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Nuggets third.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Suns trail by 9. Brooks with a screen on Murray. No good from Booker.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
On pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
He was practically levitating over the floor. Aaron Gordon.
Phoenix has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Booker the pass to Williams. Brooks against Johnson. A fader. And yes, it's good.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Booker against Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Nothing on the board. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 9. Booker outside. Brooks against Johnson. Brooks down low. Back to Booker. Kicks it out to Allen. Takes the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the Nuggets. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
That free throw, no good. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
He hits the second from the line. And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Bruce Brown. He's checked in for Gordon.
Bruce Brown.
Here's Booker, coming off 31 points last game.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Pass to Brown. Denver passing it around. Johnson, the pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. Off target from three-point range. Jokic a screen. And here's Brown outside. Rebound by Williams.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Booker, no good.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Done against Brown. From past the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, it just felt to me like they wanted it more. I mean, didn't get down emotionally when they got behind. And how about that third quarter comeback? One for the ages.
Here's Brown. Following the score by Dylan Brooks. Murray with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Murray kicks to Johnson. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Now here's Brooks. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. At the top of the key, Williams. Over in the corner, Allen. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. To the paint. Here's Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Now the Nuggets bet on the development of young Christian Brown. And Stan, he has rewarded their faith. He has developed so nicely.
Kevin, he certainly has. Probably has even exceeded what their expectations were for him. But he's a guy that is such a hard worker. He's smart, he's tough, and he's all about winning.
Free throw good, Brown. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And both free throws good for Brown. And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Valanciunas. Wide open look here for Murray, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Booker. He gets it in there. Booker's got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix.
And the deft touch from Booker. I love when he gets fancy and lofts it up there like that.
Johnson, a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A nice shot by Booker.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Murray outside. Brown sets a screen for Murray. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Now Booker, 10 points for him. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Booker, no good.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Brown drives in. Johnson finds Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson, and stolen by Booker. Got it. Good job in the low post. Booker's got 12.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Back to Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Booker. For three, Murray. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. And that one's good. Iguodala. And now just a 4-point Nugget lead. Murray surveying the D. It's Brown on the wing. Giants to the hoop. He can't get it to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Denver.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
We've got Hardaway. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Brown, and it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Now here's Brown. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Murray right side. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, we always talk about Murray shooting, but he can attack the basket as well.
That's a good one. Denver grabs the miss.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
The deep three from Murray. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, "Winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys, back to you."
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Richards with it. Valanciunas is there. Back to Richards. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Murray left side. Out to Hardaway. Here's the three. The rebound by Richards. Suns trail by 8. Here's Gillespie. Still without a basket. Down low. Here's Richards. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Here's Gillespie. And it's Goodwin in the corner. No good on the three. The Nuggets leading by 6. Murray outside. Pass to Watson for the three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Give it up for the Nuggets, Chris Brown.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Johnson comes in for Peyton Watson. Booker finds Dunn. And here is Brooks. O'Neal sets the screen for Brooks. Off target with his three. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Well, when Murray is passing the ball to his teammates, they are at their best.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Murray. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Johnson sets the screen for Hardaway. Misses the three. Suns trail by 9. And Brooks. Here we go. Booker outside. To the middle. Here's Richards. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. Shoots over Richards. And the shot is long. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. O'Neal passes to Dunn. Back to O'Neal. Now here's Brooks. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Now just a 4-point Nugget lead. Jokic with the screen on Booker. Lets the three fly. Here's Johnson, and he uses the glass on the way. Johnson's got 7 points.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
O'Neal kicks to Booker. Richards with it. He's against Jokic. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Murray. Another shot. Strong finish inside from Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Back to Murray. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Aaron Gordon is checking in for the Nuggets. Christian Brown comes in for Brown. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray Stan is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
Now here's Murray. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Kicks it out to Gordon. Johnson in the corner. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Allen with the ball. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Sacramento. Here's Booker. Oh, he's right in the heart of that defense. Booker.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Hardaway's checked in for Denver. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Suns third, number 5, the Nuggets.
And it's no secret that both of these teams rely heavily on the three-point shot. That was the case last year. Look at those numbers.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
Williams sets a screen for Booker to the inside. And Williams throws it down.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Denver shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Now Brown. He's got 7. Here's Murray. The shot misses. Good D by Booker. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 8-point game. Brooks for 3. Basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Brown. Jokic draws the double. Outside Hardaway. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Thunder. Allen in the post. He's against Gordon. And the dunk by Brooks.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
16 feet away, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Nuggets leading by 3. Pass to Brown. Murray with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Murray against Allen. Murray left side. Count that bucket. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
You see Murray's agility on display there, helping him outwork some tough inside defense.
Allen kicks to Booker. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
A brief check of the stats for Williams. Great showing for him last season. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 10 rebounds and 2 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Denver making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. .58 seconds left to play in the first half. Booker against Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Gordon's got 11 points.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Brooks dishes to Allen. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Allen. The 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got 8 rebounds in this game.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And Allen launches it from deep. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Phoenix Suns.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from three. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on getting easier looks there, Ernie.
Not everybody can be like the Jet, though, who shot a career 40% from behind the line.
39.9%. That half year in Atlanta killed it, Ernie.
I would agree with that.
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at the Suns, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Denver leading by 8. On the court for the Suns, we've got Booker. Brooks is out there with Dunn. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Allen in at the 2 spot.
Well, you know, you can see how much Murray means to this team when he's healthy and at the top of his game.
Brooks outside. Back to Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Brooks. Inside, here's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
On the wing, Murray. Defended by Booker. Back to Johnson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Johnson's got 12.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally insane.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Guys, back to you.
Truly a role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Brooks finds Booker. Allen left side. Williams a screen on Brown. Allen shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's Gordon missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
On the wing, Booker. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. The Nuggets leading by 8. Pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Well, when Jokic gets it low, he's so hard to dislodge. You can bump him all you want, but it's usually no use.
Booker the pass to Williams. Now here's Brooks. Goes up on the wing, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Brown with it. He's got 7. Pass to Jokic. Now Murray. And stolen by Booker. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Nobody near Allen. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offense.
Johnson kicks to Murray. And here's Jokic. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. They get it back. And the second chance effort by Gordon. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
This team loves the energy that Gordon gives them. He's so active, leading to second chance points there.
Now here's Williams. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. And it's Denver with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And we're seeing Cam Johnson take his offensive game, GA, to another level.
Upping his scoring while remaining efficient. Most of his shots coming from long distance, but he can put the ball in the bucket from just about anywhere. And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Murray against Booker. Gordon with Allen around. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 16.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Brooks. That one goes. Count it. Brooks has got 4 points in the quarter.
And definitely a streak shooter. When Brooks is hot, he can carry the offense.
For 3, Murray. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Brooks with no one around. No good on the triple.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Brooks from outside. Again, the miss by Brooks.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Williams, a screen on Murray. Booker, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Jokic sets the screen for Johnson. No good with the triple. Suns trail by 14. Pass to Booker. And it's done in the corner. No good from outside. Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. A nice shot by Brown.
Absolutely fearless inside. Brown just battles through the physical defense.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. for some changes. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Bruce Brown in for Christian Brown. And the Suns making a change here as well. O'Neal's checked in. And here is Williams. O'Neal passes to Williams. O'Neal a screen on Jokic. Allen for three. Jokic grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Murray outside. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
O'Neal sets the screen for Brooks. To the middle. O'Neal kicks to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Just 4 to shoot. Allen for the three. Drops in the tray. Allen's got 6.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest on the arc.
Johnson outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hardaway against Brooks. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Brown. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Allen. Brooks outside. Good work defensively by Johnson.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
And here's a look at the stats for Jokic. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged 29 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
Watson, he's checked in for Murray. And Phoenix also making a switch. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Pass to Brooks. Launches a three. Rebound by the Nuggets. At one point, they led by 16. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Watson for three. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Watson's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Allen. Pass to Dunn. Here's Brooks. Dunn outside. Fires for three. Rebounded by Hardaway.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Johnson. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Dunn passes to Richards. Shoots over Johnson. That's short off the rim.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Brown the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Brown. Another three for Denver.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Allen. 6 points for him. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Down low, Jokic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jokic has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Oh my goodness!
Perfect timing.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Jonas Valanciunas on out there with Murray. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. and it's Watson in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Murray. Lets it go from deep. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 19.
Yeah, lead with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
O'Neal inside. Guarded by Hardaway. O'Neal misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Hardaway dishes to Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brown. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
To the paint, here's Richards. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Hardaway kicks to Brown. Over Booker. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Suns trail by 20. Here's O'Neal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. O'Neal's got his first basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 22 is their biggest lead. Outside Hardaway. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Iguodaro. Brown against Booker. And the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got 26 points.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And a change for the Suns. Patrick Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. On defense, Phoenix. They trail by 16. There's the pick. Murray for three. And again, Denver no good.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Jokic trying to end the drought, and it's Murray laying it in. 18 points for Jamal Murray.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Pass to O'Neal. From deep. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic just got rebound number 13 at that last one. Hardaway, no good.
Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Williams. Lock at 6. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic is Nuggets leading by 16. To the middle. And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Here's Gillespie. Booker finds Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Murray outside. And he finishes nicely on the way. Murray's got 20.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Booker outside. Here's Gillespie. And it's off from three-point range. And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. 22 is their biggest lead. Murray, good.
I like the dish from Hardaway Jr., proving once again he's a team-first player.
Gillespie, the pass to Williams. Pass to Booker. There's a screen by Williams. That three off the mark. The Nuggets lead by 20. Down low. And Watson slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Now here's Booker. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 6th assist on the night. Murray outside. High, arcing shot. He lays it in. Murray's got 10 points here in the second half.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Pass to Booker. Outside Williams. Here's Gillespie. Pulls up on the wing. And Jokic with the rebound.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Lets a floater go, and it's Brown getting it to go. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Gillespie. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now here is Hardaway. Jokic inside. He's against Williams. Watson. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Iguodala. Denver grabs the miss. Watson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray down low, and that one is good. Murray's got 26.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Gillespie. To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker up top. He's covered by Brown. Basket counts. 28 points for him.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
2 points. That one goes.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now here's Booker. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Now Brown, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Jokic's screen. Watson, the pass to Jokic. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Too big, too strong. Jokic gets what he wants.
So both teams making some changes here. On the free throw, no good. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
You get passes to Jokic. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Here's Booker following the basket by Jokic. That shot, no good.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nuggets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jamal Murray.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
All around, a big man to contend with. Jokic making the defender think twice and drawing the contact.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe. Enzo Brooks will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Dunn sets a screen for Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's Pickett. And So it's Denver taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
All right, thank you, Nicola. This team showed up tonight defensively. What can you say about the effort on that end of the floor?
I mean, it's a whole collectively. It's not just one guy, it's the 5 guys on the floor. So it's a coach, it's a bench, it's a fan. So thank you guys. Thank you a lot.
Thanks to all. Thanks to you, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now, our player of the game, Jamal Murray.